Go ahead. Do it.
What's up, everybody?
Let's go. Welcome to the Living Low Views podcast. So good at this.
Welcome back to the Lifted, Lowered, and Confused podcast.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Hot minute.
Been about 10
Things
minutes.
have
Been 11, actually.
I said been about 10 minutes.
That's true. That's true. We had some technical difficulties with Sasquatch manhandling microphones.
Apparently I existed.
It's been a while. When was the last podcast we did? Anybody remember? I might not have been
A
here.
while.
It's been probably a month or two.
Month or two. Okay.
Close to 2 months,
All right.
I think.
Well, you're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, we're back.
If
We're
they
back.
heard that, every one of them went, thank God.
Shit, they're back.
That's true.
They posted
We did
a new
some
one.
things. We did some things.
It's been busy. You went to the Lowrider show.
Went to the
Albuquerque,
Lowrider show.
posted the
in
video last week.
Albuquerque, New
Right.
Mexico. That's right. That's right.
Man.
4,500 of you have been kind enough to watch it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Holy cow.
Got good and sick, came back, tried to infect everybody. Yeah.
We catch any new subscribers from that? 4,500 people watched the video
Probably
from
a couple.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, how many
So-
people watched the video?
4,500.
Motherfucker.
4,500.
Where'd he come from? Chico.
4,500.
Holy hell, I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
It's a bit-
Yeah.
Are you one of them?
Yeah.
Did you watch
Yeah, I
it?
watched it, but I mean, like when he first dropped it, after, I didn't keep tabs on it.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched
I
it.
haven't watched it either.
You guys should watch it. So one cool thing about Albuquerque, I saw more oddball cars
Oh,
out
hold on.
there
We're getting water delivery.
than I have ever seen.
Just
right?
come in.
Like
You're-
I saw
you're
more.
part of the
What do,
production.
what do you mean by oddball?
So like Pontiacs, for example,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's all.
How often do y'all see Pontiacs?
Not very.
Not
well,
very often.
I see. Well,
So here's the thing. When I was up in Illinois and Indiana back in the day, the Pontiac Grand Prix, Grand Am, those were the cars that people were building. They weren't doing lowriders, of course, but they were
Right.
doing stereos, rims, lowering them. Those were the cars to have, and I never saw a Pontiac down here.
So there were a couple GTO lowriders up there.
Really?
Never seen that
What?
before in my life.
Really?
I saw two of them.
convertibles, hardtops,
Hardtops.
like Le Mans style GT.
yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
Yeah.
well, it's going to piss off some purists, man.
headlights.
Somebody low riding a goat.
Stacked headlights. Nice.
There were some Grand Prix as well, but there was a good amount of Pontiacs, more Pontiacs than I'm used to seeing.
Please tell me you saw a Firebird.
I didn't see any Firebirds.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I
I
did
would have
see.
figured that'd be the spot to see it.
I saw the nicest boat tail Rivian over there that I've seen.
Those are always.
I saw the nicest G-body El Camino, which I want to get into. I want to get into that car here in a minute. I've got a question that I want to put out to you guys about that. Right?
No.
I
You're
saw.
just hateful.
You know what I saw?
It's a truck. It's got a bed.
No.
That's okay. Let's get
know that
into
was
it.
the
Let's
question.
no. Let's get into it.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Good,
this
good.
El Camino actually won best truck.
Nope.
Is an El Camino a truck?
No.
Let him finish. You
Nope.
fucking prick.
It's the same as that Tesla truck thing
What?
running around. Yeah.
Ask anybody that had a truck there if an El Camino is a truck. I bet you're gonna get an answer. You know,
What say
Listen,
you? You're a truck guy. What say you?
I would say no. I would say it's not because it's built on a car, a G-body
It's a
chassis.
It is a
car
G-body.
chassis.
It is a G-body. It is not a truck.
Yeah.
Granted, that El Camino,
You're passionate about this. I can tell in your voice.
that El Camino,
Shook his fist.
that El Camino deserved to win, right?
Something.
Something. It was
That good, huh?
It is the. Oh man, fully patterned out inside the bed, fully patterned, just like the rest of the car.
Oh wow.
3 pumps, everything chrome was engraved. Like it was just a lot of work in this car. Beautiful.
Not
I'm
one
telling
inch
you.
they didn't touch.
It was one. It's one of the. It is the nicest El Camino I've ever seen.
That's a
Especially for a
hell of a
G-body.
claim.
Like it's not even like the 59s are beautiful, all that stuff.
Yeah.
This was an 80s G-body Elco. It was called the Loco Elco or something like
Okay.
that. Beautiful car.
bet you
but
it's Elco Loco.
No, it was Loco Elco.
Oh, okay.
Something, yeah. But it was beautiful. It was
Probably
red,
should have been.
white. It was nice. But yeah, that's the question. It won best truck is an El Camino truck.
It's on a G-body chassis.
I
I'm
personally
gonna say no.
So in technicality, it's a vehicle with a bed. So I would assume that, or I would guess, yeah, okay, that's considered a truck. For me, it's not a truck, but I can see where it's like, okay, it's a vehicle with a full bed, and it's excluded from the cab.
Well,
it's
here,
not a
let's-
blow through. It's like there's division. So that's a truck.
Let's take it back to our first couple podcasts,
I feel it's a car.
right? When the gatekeeper over here and Harlod said that trucks couldn't be lowriders; they were mini trucks.
Yeah.
That kind of throws everything out the water for this show, then, huh?
Yep.
So the
My personal favorite, the vehicles that were grandfathered in.
They weren't. There's none.
so a truck. The definition of a truck.
There we go.
Is a wheeled vehicle for moving heavy articles. No, that would be like a hand truck. Here we go. An automotive vehicle with a short chassis, equipped with a swivel for attaching a trailer. That's a stupid.
I love you just tearing Webster's dictionary apart. They don't know
Sorry,
what they're fucking talking about.
sorry, Webster. Not everything has a hitch.
Just disagreeing with the definition that he's reading.
Oh, that is Merriam-Webster. Oof.
Yeah, see? You know what else I saw that I'd never, ever seen before in my life? I walked up to this car, and I thought it was a square body town car, and it was not. It was an 80s Chrysler Fifth Avenue. No. Yes.
I don't even think
No way.
I've heard somebody
You thought
say
it was what?
I thought, walking up to it, to the nose,
Yeah.
I thought it was...
You didn't catch that crystal emblem?
Well,
The sun was hitting it. It was a prism on the wall like you're walking through your grandma's kitchen.
Like I said, I was walking up to it,
Really paint
and
the
it's
picture.
very similar to the 80s, to like my 89.
Okay.
Square
Yeah.
town
I see
car,
it. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And then as I get to it, I see that, and I said, "Well, this isn't right. What is this? It's
Yeah.
Chrysler? What?
What, pray tell, is this?
I've seen a few of those. I've seen them online, and they hold a special place in my heart because my grandmother drove one when I was a
out.
child.
But have
In
you
South
ever-
Florida with the pillow top leather interior. It was
God.
so hot. I can
Grandma-
feel it.
so what you're
I can
saying is
feel it
grandma
right
was a
now.
G.
She
Have
was
you
a
ever
G.
seen one sauced up?
I did. There's one sauced up a video running around Instagram.
What year was it?
Might have been the same one.
Maybe it was like
I think 85 probably.
with gold.
Chrysler Fifth
85.
Avenue. My neighbor has one. He bought it at auction. Bought it at that auction in Punta Gorda,
Man.
and keeps it under a car cover in his driveway.
I talked to the guy and his wife. They said actually juicing it was a little tough, figuring out the geometry because it's not
Yeah.
your conventional suspension with arms and all that stuff. But
It's like a Dodge Diplomat, basically, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
but they did it,
fancy.
and it looks great. They had a nice little setup in there, 6 batteries,
yeah. Got that crystal hood ornament. That's what gets me
Yeah.
about the car. That's what I
Yeah.
like.
very plush seats.
Yeah, like pillow tops, right? Button top. Is that,
Yeah.
that was in it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, you don't
Graham's
see-
car.
You don't see those much, man, at all.
No.
You learned how to Google stuff. He's looking at him right now.
Oh my god.
Took me like 5 tries.
It goes along
Realize
with
I was on
the
Pandora.
square, like you said, the square Lincoln, the square Grand Marquis that Harlod likes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
gotta-
slightly
you gotta like
shorter?
square- It is short.
little
They
bit,
are
a
short.
little bit.
Yeah.
But that's like it's clean. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's nice.
So it's like it's got the like the G body size with the with the Lincoln
See, like a Malibu.
the Lincoln
size.
look, like his old Lincoln look, but with the G body size.
Yeah.
That's unique. I like that.
It's unique. I can't say that I love it.
Right.
I don't love that car, but
Here's what I would love.
I haven't seen it,
I would
so I
take
can't
that.
say
I
yay
would
or
still
nay.
take that over a G body any day because I would want
Just
something
different.
different. Yeah, I want
Different's
something
cool.
different. But that's
Different's
cool. That's cool, man. You don't even. I haven't even heard somebody say Chrysler Fifth Avenue, and I can't tell you how long.
Look, here's one of the Pontiacs.
Oh wow.
That was a vert.
yeah. See, the thing about I think you're going to see more and more Pontiacs and Oldsmobiles, Delta 88s, because of the cost of
That
them.
rear end. Oof.
You can get a
That's you're not going to
That
like it
would be
because
in
that
the-
reminds you of
That's
that
pretty.
reminds you of the Buick Roadmaster. I already know.
No. The way it's built, it would be in the same category as the Buick, my Buick,
Okay.
for me. It doesn't really fall into the lowrider category for me, personally.
Are you sure about that? You want to?
I've won 2, but yeah.
I won 2 trophies in Lowrider.
Don't get that twisted.
What the shit?
Apparently, the same people judge that El Camino for truck class.
It's-
Oh shit. Was that juiced?
Yeah.
It was juiced.
It's juiced.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Tim, the judges traveled. The same people that
Same
judged
people
his
that-
lowriders did the the truck class for the El Camino.
That could be.
They're just following Will around.
That could be. But I think the just the cost, right? The dollar value that they get for Pontiac convertibles versus Chevy convertibles versus Oldsmobile Delta 88 significantly less.
Yeah.
So, and as more people get into I would love to have a convertible. I would take a Pontiac, an Oldsmobile, whatever.
It all depends on who you're buying it from too. Like the guy that we got his car from, when I was talking to him, he's like, "Yeah, it's a 4-door, 2-owner, beautiful car." He goes, "But it's the 4-door. It's not desirable." Yeah. And instantly, I mean, I'm over here. Like I'm trying to keep my pants down when he's telling me all this, and he's like, "It's just
keep
not
your pants down." How were you negotiating?
They were already
coming up.
trying to keep them down.
Well, they were raising up, and I looked at the guy, and he's telling me they're just undesirable, and I'm just like, "Yeah, I know what you're
these
saying."
cars suck.
I saw one of Dean's cars that was converted 2-door convertible.
Oh, they had a. Oh, wow, look at that.
Fleetwood, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you finally saw one of the converted.
Yeah.
How'd it look? Did it have a top?
It looked okay.
Or was it
It
a
did.
roadster?
It had a red top. It was down.
I'm sure the craftsmanship's on point, but I would just.
Jesus, Christmas.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yep, that's his birthday.
Jesus Christmas.
Look at that thing.
Thing is-
It looks like.
I can't see it.
All right, hold on.
That's a lot. That's a lot to take in.
Trent is just a hateful person.
No.
So.
Grandparents. Did your grandfather used to have those old, like hard candies?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that root beer flavor?
It looks like one of those, the red and green little hard candies that
Oh, I
my
like
grandparent.
it. I like it. I tried to.
That is a
strawberry
gorgeous
ones.
El Camino. I'm
You gotta.
telling
Even if you don't like the car, you gotta respect the work.
Yeah.
But it's a car.
truck.
It's a car,
Respect.
bro. It's a car.
They won best truck.
Not
It's a Yee body.
Respect the judges.
The G
Bro,
body.
I got nothing but love for that thing. That is wild.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that Fifth Avenue. I know I got pictures of it.
Hopefully, you're gonna post them on the video of this podcast.
I am. I'm not going to leave these people hanging.
good.
Keep talking while you scroll.
Yeah.
Post that
absolutely.
truck too.
Talking's important.
Yeah, of course.
So, isn't that the homie you rode with? You met that dude
Yeah,
out there?
yeah,
Let's talk
yeah.
about him right quick.
So, shout out to Charles.
Shout out to Charles.
Charles Bronson.
Charles. I'm sorry. What?
Charles Bronson.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Charles
I
Bronson.
mean,
You know who he is, right? Charles Bronson. Old, like, 70s and 80s actor, like the action
badass.
movies.
Yeah. Death Wish.
Mustaches.
Well, listen.
I'm over here like.
This guy.
Yeah. I'm sure he did that. I'm sure he did that.
Like,
Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah. That's him.
So he's posted
in
on
jail?
Facebook on
Yeah.
the Ford Lowriders page a picture of his T-Bird.
He's nuts.
He's got a 79 T-Bird. Blue, beautiful, super clean, right? Super duper clean.
So clean, you lured you into his vehicle.
Yeah, so he posted it, and
He coulda kidnapped you, Will.
and he said that he was from Albuquerque.
Oh, nice.
So I said, "Hey man, I'm in town for the Lowrider show. You're going to be at the Lowrider show. I'd love to photo it. It's a super clean car." And he said, "No, he doesn't believe in going to the shows because he doesn't believe in promoters in having to pay for promoters to make money off of his hard work and this and that, blah blah." And his car,
Next point.
and his car is isn't a show car. It's a street cruiser, right? And once again, the West Coast mentality. Those street cruisers are just on another level.
Makes our show vehicles
So
look
it's
pitiful. Yeah, that's great.
super nice car. So I told him like, well, I'd love to do a photo shoot on it. Hit me up if you're interested. And he shoots me a private message and he sends me his phone number. So I call him. We meet up at a gas station. We do a nice little photo shoot.
Doesn't sound sketchy at all.
I thank you. Thank you. I'm like, this sounds like a real sketch drug deal. I'm just
Don't
saying.
care.
Respect. Respect for on his end, meeting a guy from out of town that just wants to take pictures of his car and doesn't know if he's about to get rolled or not.
Listen, Charles is the friendliest. Shout out, Charles. You're the friendliest dude
Shout out.
I've met out there. So we do the photo shoot, and then he takes, and Harlod was with me too. He took us for a cruise. Took us for a cruise in his car.
Who was in the back seat? Harlod. Back seat. Okay.
Harlod for the first half.
Just trying to
and
catch that visual.
then I hopped in the back on the back half.
He was in the center, hands on his lap, like.
I liked it. Yep.
So he took us. He toured us around Albuquerque. He showed us all the spots where they used to low ride, where they still low ride, where things go down. Like he showed us around the town.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he took us to the oldest shop there.
Lowrider shop.
Yeah. Okay. So the guy's got his own line called Mad Hopper Hydraulics out of Albuquerque.
When did it start? 70s, 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So dude's been doing it a minute. It took us like his shop just kept going back and back and back and back. And the further back you got, the more shit you saw. Just old cars tore down, mid projects. They had a paint booth back there.
Apparently he's got some clout, man.
Beautiful 58 in the paint booth that he was painting up. Like dude's legit.
On the level, yeah.
So it was cool. We got to see that shop and bullshit with that guy for a little bit.
That's awesome.
And then back to cruising in the T-Bird for a little while. Like, it was just
Nice.
That's awesome.
yeah, dude was super friendly, man. Everybody there was cool. I really liked Albuquerque, man. It's a good time.
You sound like you're longing for
He
it.
is.
I am.
Like he sighed on the end of that. He's like, I really loved
He
it.
is. Yeah.
It's one of my new favorite
He loves
places.
going there. He loves talking about it.
It's one of my new favorite.
His wife hates it.
She does.
Yeah.
She does.
Hates the idea.
It's okay. It's because of her, though, we still get to keep him around here. So shout out to Debbie.
Exactly.
That's true.
Look, I gave her a wink or two today when she was yelling at him and
Yeah.
telling him that
Just
he wasn't
wink.
allowed to move there. I'm like,
Just wink at him.
keep him here.
Wink at
We got cars
quietly.
to finish.
Keeping me here.
Wink and just fuck his dreams.
Yeah. Needs of the many outweigh the needs of a few.
But it was cool. It was cool. And that T-Bird, man, he did a coil under setup, and he's actually got the factory rear coils.
You were
in
telling
that
me about
car.
this.
And
That's different.
He took the donuts that the coil would sit on, and he had them enlarged. He had bigger ones made to compensate for the
Yeah.
bigger circumference of
You
the.
should have took pictures.
Was there
of that. I would have loved to see
Was
it.
there a reason that he did it that way, or
It's just something old
something
school,
different or
something
old
different,
school?
something that he liked.
Well, think of it
And
too. He
rode
didn't have to
great.
buy.
Listen,
He didn't
man.
have to buy a set of coils.
So
either.
he put shocks on the rear.
yeah,
With those coils and 520s, that car was one of the smoothest riding cars.
better than the Lincoln? Was it? It could have been.
It was better.
Sounds
than
pretty
the Lincoln.
factory in the rear. I mean, if you
It
got
was-
factory coils, you got shocks
Listen,
on the back.
Your town car
Factory ride.
is close.
Well, think of it
to that
logically. If
ride,
those are completely
but
factory, and
it's,
he's got shocks and factory coils.
Yeah, it should be.
The hydraulics are just putting it at a different
Just moving it.
height position. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's
it was-
got to ride like a boat, man.
Oh man, it was. A
That's why I
solid-
said when he told me that, I'm like, man, you should have got
Was it
pictures of that.
Was it just a lay and play?
Yeah, two pumps, two dumps, front and back.
Gotcha. Nice.
3 batteries,
Just,
and
just
two
old
switches.
school.
That's you don't
Yeah.
hear that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it laid out?
Yeah. I mean, it was.
2 switches, man. Well, that's a rare bird. Literally, that's a rare bird.
It's pretty low. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big car.
It is.
It's a lot of car.
It is.
Ryan said he didn't like that style. That's not his body style.
That's similar to his. He had a 77. This
They're
one
all
was a
real
79.
close. Like I
They are
can't tell them
pretty
apart.
close.
I can't tell them apart, but he can.
Well, it's like me looking at a 93 to a 96,
Yeah, you know,
Cadillac. I can tell
pieces.
they all look the same, but I can tell the
Very
difference.
subtle. Very subtle. There was that truck that the guy started building 26 years ago. Where the bed lifted.
I wasn't out there.
That one. So it's actually a Mitsubishi.
I saw that in a few TikToks and whatever. That
Oh, okay.
26 years ago.
26 years ago, he started building.
It wasn't even that long ago, bro. I mean, you're talking about 1998.
He was excited. He's like,
You want to feel old? I mean,
Paul
like,
was excited. He's like, this is going to get
Yeah.
the cover of Lowrider magazine, and now look.
yeah,
Yeah.
in 1998. I graduated high school.
There's this 300ZX that was painted in '95.
Oh, that's bad.
That was out there.
That's very
I
nice.
got to see that.
That's kind of cool.
95.
95.
That was hot. That was hot back then, man.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
the imports.
I took
Euro Lowrider?
look, I took a picture
Yeah,
of the guy's
Euro Lowriders.
signature. 95, bro.
Dude, that's cool.
95.
That's awesome.
That was hot.
Yeah.
That was hot.
And it was in Lowrider magazine in '96.
See, that's cool, man.
You know, it's weird though when you're flipping through Instagram or whatever you're looking at, and you see imports now. You see the Hondas and you see some laid out ones with old school TriStars on them or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You get excited because again, much like it's just something different. Much like the Pontiacs or the Fifth Avenue or whatever. It's just something different that you don't see every
Dude, I don't
day,
know. It's
so-
not even just that it's different. It's a lot of the. I don't know. I got to be careful how I tread on that. Some of the new trends and styles are just horrendous, dude.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like that juiced red Accord, the one that's
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
It's nostalgia.
really
Takes you
nice.
back.
Yeah, a little.
That takes instantly. It's like I can
Makes
name
me
3
feel
movies
good.
I've seen something like that in like
Yeah,
instantly.
yeah.
I should bring out my old. I got some photo albums from back then when we used to go to.
You should.
We had the shows back in the day. I forget. God, what was the guy's name? He used to put on the shows all over the state.
Bill Cox, right?
Might have been Bill Cox show.
Bill Cox show, I think.
Bill Cox show. Yep. Everybody got a trophy, pretty much.
Yeah, so I remember this. Ed's always posting those pictures on Facebook.
Those shows were always a fantastic time.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna get a trophy. It wasn't about the trophies. It was the shows were cool and
Camaraderie.
the
Okay.
times were amazing, man.
yeah.
Now we have cars and coffees and people doing burnouts and crashing and shit.
You can barely even find car shows anymore. It's like
No.
And Bill Cox had a couple of years, and they were.
What was the one that was local around here
phenomenal.
for so many years? I'm trying to think of it. Oh man, I can't think. I even won a pewter plaque from him. It was like once a month. I'll think of it. There was a show.
Yeah.
I'd name it. You'd be like, oh yeah, I've been.
I mean, they still do a bunch of them. I see them at like Perkins and stuff like that.
Oh, we used to have the Checker Show up
But it's
in
like a
Venice.
dying breed, you know.
Checker Show is good.
Checker Show is always fun up in Venice.
Yeah, I got a pewter plaque somewhere. A show they used to put on every month.
Do you say it's pewter?
Yeah,
Is that a color or a material?
with cut material.
Nice.
Yes to both.
Yes and yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I can't find.
What are we looking for here?
I'm still looking for.
Is that a dick pic?
I'm still looking for that
Bro,
Chrysler.
he's been going through files of nudes for 5 minutes.
Still looking for that Fifth Ave.
I'm
Looking for that
questioning
thing.
how he even got so many of me.
Yeah.
So that's really
really
nerve-wracking.
weird.
Yeah, there's.
It's checked out.
So you've been to a few different lowrider shows all over the country,
I
right?
have.
So where does Albuquerque rate?
Albuquerque rates.
Hold on, back up real quick. Which was this an actual lowrider sanctioned one?
Yes.
Which lowrider sanctioned one? Because there's two.
Oh, there's two?
Yes.
Lowrider Magazine and Lowrider.
And
So-
the original lowrider.
So there's original. I haven't been to an original lowrider show.
That's the Joe Ray, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've only been to Lowrider Magazine sanctioned shows, and of course the Arizona Super Show that's not sanctioned by either.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
There's a third part.
Phoenix.
Guess there's a third party.
The Phoenix show is not sanctioned by anybody.
Okay, so you've been to Tampa, you've been to Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Been to Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Not sanctioned
Onyx.
though. Phoenix.
Phoenix is not sanctioned.
Where does Albuquerque
I've been to
rate
Vegas.
in those shows? Oh, Vegas. Well, Vegas was sanctioned, right?
Yeah, we
Vegas
did. We
sanctioned.
did.
Oh, I forgot about Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas.
You guys were all there. How did you forget about
Well,
Vegas?
It's only the last big show that we did.
It's been a busy year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been terrible.
Yeah, Miami.
Half over already, thank God.
Been to a few. So they all have their pros and cons, right? So
If you could just cough on the microphone next time and not on me, that would be great.
We appreciate that.
He's like, speaking of cons, do me a favor, don't cough on me.
Tim's over like
Swallow
son of-
this.
So, Albuquerque, the show itself, probably not the best show, and it pains me to say that because it holds a little, a special place in my heart because I like the area so much.
The show or the T-Bird?
All of it. I think Vegas is still probably the best show.
Phoenix was pretty tight, dude.
But Phoenix wasn't a sanctioned show. He's talking about sanctioned
Sanctioned,
shows. Yeah, the best show hands down is the Phoenix show.
Phoenix was a wake-up call.
'Cause
We
it's-
walked outside and
'cause it's
realized
huge.
we missed another entire show.
But as far as the lowrider sanctioned shows, Vegas I think is the best show because it's got a lot of stuff going on during the show, after the show, before the show.
Yeah.
Do you feel like
And Albuquerque was like that, right? So they had a pre-hop the day before. That was cool. They had a cruise afterwards that I very sadly didn't get to go to.
what happened there? How'd you miss it?
Harlot and I went to get some dinner, and then we just missed it. We couldn't find it. We just missed it. But then they had the hop also at the show. I mean, Albuquerque's a solid show. I just don't think it had the size.
Was it bigger or smaller than Tampa?
It's about the same size as Tampa.
Gotcha. So a smaller show. Tampa doesn't find a new venue. I mean, that place
Dude.
got so crazy in the afternoon where you couldn't walk around or move around.
Yeah,
people.
because Tampa will outgrow that, and I genuinely think that.
No, Tampa has outgrown that.
Yeah,
It's
it was-
just,
Yeah,
terrible.
there will, because there's enough cars that and same thing with the Albuquerque.
Where was the show at?
It was at the convention center downtown, and I think if they had a bigger venue, it would have been a bigger show. There was a lot of cars that came down from Colorado, and a
Really?
few that came up from Texas. But that's really what you saw. You saw a lot of cars from New Mexico, Colorado, and a few from Texas. Yeah.
that's a good mixture there. It seems like it's in the right area to have all these branches. Just
Yeah, it's not so far west. But
When I think of lowriding, though, Colorado does not jump to the
they've got
forefront.
they've got a
It does-
big.
it does,
scene.
but
they've
it's
got
a
a mini
big scene
truck
there.
scene out in Colorado.
Does
that
Den-
I can see.
Motherfucker, dude.
Is there
It really
is there a Denver lowrider show? Mm-hmm. There is. Yeah.
Yeah,
They got a big
I've
scene out
seen
there.
a lot of
Yeah.
minis come from Colorado. Online, of
They
course.
really do.
Colorado's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that too, that to boot.
Colorado's got one. Utah's got one. Texas has a couple. Texas, they
Dallas
just had
and
the
Houston,
Dallas
right?
show. I think they also have a Houston show. And
El Paso?
El Paso does not have a show.
No.
Kind of shocking.
Original Lowrider is starting to branch out a little bit. They're getting some shows out. They're still in the West, but he's moving. For a while, for the first couple of years, he was just in California. But
That's good. He's moving because you're never going back to California.
right.
Let's make sure we understand.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Correct.
You go back. I'm gonna get you back out there.
Go back.
You ain't got to
Man.
twist his arm. Just so we all plan a trip. He's like, yeah,
Go on.
good luck to you.
Going back to the Peter.
And then he'll
baby.
begrudgingly order a ticket.
If you guys go anywhere, he will order a ticket. He'll just be happy everybody's going.
I'm going because of the cars, not because you wanted me to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have went to Albuquerque, but we were gone.
If I could
Been
have
a busy
financially
month.
swung it, I would have absolutely did Albuquerque.
The place is cool. Place is cool. It's easy to travel around. It's easy to get around. It's big. Harlot and I went and cruised around for a while, looked at a bunch of neighborhoods, and it was
What kind of rental do you guys have?
a Mustang.
Oh, convertible,
God, you didn't hit anybody?
hard top.
Hardtop.
Nice. How'd you like
red
that car?
Turbo.
Can't picture him and
four-cylinder.
Harlot cruising a
Eco-Tech.
Mustang around
Yeah, it was-
Albuquerque.
It was terrible.
It was awful.
It was awful. It's terrible. Justin had one of those, right?
Shirts off, top down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Listen, the only
Like
reason
a
they missed
70s
anything after they
porno.
went and got food is because they fell asleep in the car. They ate,
they're-
they just
They cuddled up.
chin in titty.
What song were they listening to?
Girls just want to have
Want to
fun.
have fun.
Of course.
Yep.
Singing along.
Do, 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 do,
Oh,
do. No? Okay.
So
And you're in timeout.
And he's off. Oh man,
yeah, that was a good time.
so good, man.
a good time.
Good.
I'm
I was
excited
in
to go
the
back.
I was in the Bahamas and Grand Turk when you were doing all that, and I didn't see one single lowrider. Not one.
I can
I was
imagine.
in Boston and I saw one. I got a
Did you?
picture of it. I never sent it.
Tim's like, I was
cool.
stunting on a jet ski.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, floating in that clear water. Jamie did wear her Felix Chevy Gang T-shirt.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Gang
she had
gang.
that. Yeah, gang.
There you go.
I was working. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody else.
See any lowriders on the avenues here?
We're all out adventuring in Dean's at work. These motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude, I'm at work and just like, coming up on houses. I got the
Master
perfect
got me
setup.
working.
Yeah, man, got me working.
Got no goddamn PTO.
Sitting here shaking my head like, I wonder how Trent and how
Everybody's on vacation.
hopefully Trent's plane goes down. Hopefully Tim
Tim's boat
drowns.
sinks.
Hope Tim's drowning right now. I guarantee he's like human traffic.
Oh,
Hopefully.
it's terrible. Almost. Never
He was
know.
right. He was on the cusp.
Yeah.
That dude flipped the coin. Yeah, I guess we're just going cruising.
Oh man. Shout out Charles Bronson. We're just kidding.
Take him for a ride. Put the lotion on your skin.
We went for a ride. It was a good time. We used Harlot and I used the buddy system.
You did.
It's okay. We were safe. We played it safe.
You guys were so safe. Meeting total strangers at gas stations.
Listen, you have to. You got to
You got to put yourself out there.
You got to.
He wasn't afraid because there was two of them. I went, I don't have that much lotion. So that's
God damn.
Yeah. You know what? He's out. He's time out.
Come on, man. Come on, baby. It's me.
We might have to pause. Oh gosh, you getting anything done on this glass house back here? It's been a few weeks. What have you been working on? What have you been doing?
So we the engine and transmission are in it.
Yeah.
Right. We were able to use the cross member,
Oh, that's right.
the factory cross member.
Drilled a few extra holes. Nobody look.
It's all good.
All good.
The booster and the master's in there.
Oh, that's
now.
right. Yep.
You know, that
Your
happens
exceptionally
today.
tall, overweight friend was under the dash.
Yep. Very
Very
nice.
limber today.
Yep.
Gonna feel that in the morning.
We went ahead and put the wheels that are going to be on it, and we cut the front coils, and
You cut the coils.
it's sitting down, I think, where I want it,
Yeah.
or pretty darn close to it.
I don't know, man. I think once you get it all, well, let's get it put together. We'll
Put the new upper control arms on it.
see. Yeah. So
We still got to do a little bit of trimming on those, but
Got rid of the extended ones.
yeah,
Good call.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll have to see. I mean, you'll have some camber play too that you can play up and down if you want to poke them out just a touch or whatever.
I think it's pretty close to where it's going to live. I think at this point, I don't want to adjust it anymore until it is 100% put back together.
Not adjusted at all, right? There's no shims.
No shims.
No shims.
You got to remember it's going to settle. I mean, you cut the spring, so once everything settles in.
Yeah. Well, the coils have been in there for since.
Yeah, but they're gonna twist and settle in. I guarantee you're gonna lose a little bit. So.
Yeah, we'll see. Other than that,
So that's good. So the engine's in. I don't know if we updated that or not.
yep.
So the engine's in, but nothing's functional yet.
Right. Scotty's still got to come down. He's gonna finish making the plug wires. It's gonna help run all of the EFI stuff.
Dean's still on timeout?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
This is extended.
Yes.
He's had it with you today.
I was going to be,
He's
Put me in, coach.
steel
stealing
third.
third or something. I don't know.
Distract him. I'll slide you up.
All right, we'll go quarter volume for Dean here.
Yeah, that's better than nothing.
Baby steps.
Better than nothing, Dean.
Like this car.
Oh, shit.
And we're back in time.
Oh, no. Oh, good. All right.
Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and just
He goes
kill him
through.
completely.
So all we really got to do for this car is we were talking about it earlier, and we need a little bit of help with the engine, right? Scotty's got to come through with the EFI and stuff and figure out how the return lines work and all that stuff.
Yes. Because we're real close to being able to put the gas tank back in. Run all of the filters and the pumps and for the EFI.
It's all super boring stuff.
Very.
Yeah, it's just tedious. We're at a tedious spot now.
Yeah.
So hopefully it runs soon and it stops.
Yeah.
If you have those two, I mean, everything else is bolting on and glue. Are you still off?
That's why shit breaks on your mic.
Waiting for Dean to say
tinker.
something, but he's not.
He's not only off, he's muted.
Yeah.
It's like double off.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just in case.
We gotta stop talking about the glass house before you can turn him back on.
Yeah.
Dean,
gotta unmute him.
Dean, you're
I
back.
know. No, he's not back.
Oh.
He's muted.
Bring him back. I want to ask him about his car. What's going on with the Cadillac?
I was hoping you were going to
What's
ask
new?
about the Mercury.
No one cares.
No. Hey, tell us about that Mercury. Wasn't there a
don't.
trip? Father's Day's coming. I mean,
You could pull the.
what happened?
Jesus,
You're
don't.
gonna pull that trigger off and just throw it.
One day we're gonna catch that.
All right.
story.
What about the Cadillac? You said?
Oh, just what's going on? I see you're driving it, so that's great. It's back on
Yeah.
the road.
Well, I got the starter back in it, and boy, I'll tell you what, you don't realize it's going. I mean, obviously, got to a point where it was like a real tough start, and I'm like, probably the next one or two, it's not going to start.
Yeah.
But you don't realize how a 31-year-old starter gradually loses its ass until you put a new one in there,
Yeah.
and it's almost like when you turn it on. You know, when I go to turn it on with that fresh starter, it's faster than any vehicle I have, and that's a 93.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't have many new vehicles, but it's like it's aggressive. It's almost like is something wrong with it? That's how used to the original starter I was, how slow it was. So
Nice.
that works good. I came up with a solution for the rear panels with the clips that come off. It's infamous. Anybody that owns or anyone that knows somebody that owns a 93 to 96 Cadillac, the rear panels are infamous for falling off. The clips are plastic, so you know they only have so much life in them. They become brittle, and if you're tipping corners and stuff, you know, not even if you just have a little base or hit a few bumps, those clips break, panels go. So came up with solutions for that, made some essentially metal fastener clips, positioned them on the body, thread serted the body, like it's, you know, and then it's like it's locked in place. And then at the bottom side, there are fasteners that actually hold it from the bottom and keep it in a locked position. And I mean, you can actually move you can grab the panel now and shake the whole car. You know what I mean?
Solid. Yeah.
They're not coming off now.
Cool. Okay.
So that's been a long time coming. It's just I needed to really sit down and design something that
Gotcha.
was going to be a solution, but also I can take it back off.
Yep.
Do paint and stuff like that and put them back on.
Cool.
Last weekend was Slamology. Well, up in Indiana.
Oh, Slamology. Okay. Anybody go to that?
Everybody, all our
Great
guys
spirit.
up in Indiana.
Yeah.
All of our Fort Wayne guys went up there.
Yeah.
So
I saw that, Kurt and everybody.
yeah, Kurt and their crew, the good fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like a good time again. It's always a good time.
Those guys still coming down to Slamfest this year?
They are going to the Turkey Rod Run. We're going to go to the Turkey Rod
okay.
Run and meet them.
Oh, cool.
So
I thought they wanted to come to Slingfest.
they were, but they think they can get. They're going towards the turkey rad one this time. There's a couple of guys coming down. One of their boys has a shop that builds dualies, and he just got like a F650 or something. He's going to tow down a couple dualies as well as Kurt's hearse. He's going to go over to the route run. So
It's going to drag the whole state down with that thing.
yeah.
Yeah, rad.
That's
So I'm planning. I thought we were all planning on going to the turkey, but we'll figure it out.
yeah.
So-
I'll give it.
Yeah, life kind of comes up. Priorities come up, is what it is.
Cool.
That was.
That's it for the updates, huh?
That's it.
I haven't worked on anything. It's been too damn hot.
I'm
I'm trying to.
I haven't even been in the city
Yeah.
in the past month. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's miserable outside.
Anything new on the Impala?
no, I've no word. Like I said, I haven't even.
Oh, you haven't touched
I
it.
had the Rona for a week, then went on vacation, and then now I'm doing training over in Daytona Beach. I just came back literally for the day.
Yeah.
I'm rolling back Sunday
If he
morning.
ain't working on it, he getting close because I've been watching him push a lot of stuff out of the shop because, he's so good at what he does. Everybody keeps coming back. The new customers come in and they don't want to leave because they just want to keep giving him shit because
Ain't no rush for it. So
he just does, he's an honest mechanic and he does a good job. He's not a parts changer. So
Once I get
he's
it back,
honest
I'm
and he
gonna
knows
grab
what
the
he's doing.
bejesus
That's
out of
two
it.
trades right there. You don't find much of them.
Yeah.
So
We cutting the top off that car?
no, we're not doing that.
He's so cool.
Sell it. You do
Only
it
'cause it's
proper.
not
Sell it.
mine.
Get a drop.
that's a possibility.
We cut the top off your Impala. We could do it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'll support whatever you want to do. It's just not my cup of tea. So if you're gonna get a drop, just buy the drop. If you're gonna make it, there's always gonna be subtleties.
Well,
Dean's rich.
we just cut the roof off and not put a top back on it. Just make it a full time.
Get your metal fabricating buddy to come in and
do
seal
we're
everything
gonna do
up.
a
That'd
Chris
be cool.
Jansen with the windows too.
A fair weather car.
Just remove those windows. We doesn't need any side glass.
They all
You
roll
wouldn't
up.
need those.
They all roll up and down. Everything.
On what?
The Impala. Back
I'm
windows and
talking
everything.
about
Yeah.
Jansen.
Maybe just
Jansen
keep
pulled the
window.
windows out of his
Oh
car.
yeah. He pulled the windows out of
He
his
said bye.
because he put 12s in the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but no, we cut the top off of it. All the windows, all 4 windows will roll down. So, just make it a fair weather car.
I think it'd be cool. I mean, I think it'd be cool for.
That's a brave thing to do in
be cool.
Florida.
Yeah, but the winter time we're good.
I'd really like to see some of the fabrication that goes into like sealing everything up and smoothing it out. And,
Yeah, it's
it'd
just
be
it's
cool
cap.
stuff.
It's
Capping?
really basic stuff. It's
Weld
it's
it,
capping.
grind it,
It's
paint it.
really it's capping and that's it. It's grinding and just like you said, grinding and welding.
All right, it's done. We'll do it. Cut it off.
Job.
I mean, listen, give me a
It'll literally only take
Listen.
an hour to take that top off. We'll be cruising before you know it.
tape measure.
I'll call Koski. He's got experience.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Listen,
Oh,
tape
gosh.
measure, tape, and a sawzall, and
Done.
gone. Yeet.
Yeah. I like it. Let's do it.
Do something like that. That's
not
the only
mine.
thing though with a lot of cars that end up doing that. If you're going to do that, odds are the best thing to do after.
Got to reinforce the frame.
Well, not just that. I'm saying aesthetically because it always when you take a hard top and you cut off everything for the roof and you leave the glass, it's pitched too far up. It needs to be shortened, and it needs to be back about most cars. It's like 3 degrees. So
Yeah, you
what
might
you need
as
to do is
well.
you take the A pillars, you tilt it back about 3 degrees, and then you shorten the window to an appropriate level, and then it makes it look like a really nice chopped.
And you have the opportunity to do that if you're not putting a roof back on it. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to do it all the way. Don't just cut it off, and then you've got this window that just looks like a giant forehead. Really, it's you got to tilt the window back, and a lot of people don't do that because it's easy to just cut stuff and remove it and toss it, But you chop the window a little bit and you tilt it back, and then you can make it look really fly.
I like it.
Stay
We should do
fly.
it. Let's do
I
it.
would do that because then it would look appropriate. It would it'd be different. Nobody, it's fair weather. In your case, it'd be a fair weather 2-door.
My case.
Well, you said about doing it to the Impala.
Either one of you guys.
I'm saying if you were to do it to you,
I think it's Trent. You almost got Trent talked into it, I think. He's pretty excited.
Dude, it's either that or sell it and get a vert.
Yeah.
Like,
Sell it and then get 30 grand and then get a vert.
the thing
pretty
is,
much
if you're gonna do that, you don't cut. You have a better chance, and you're gonna make better money on that car solid. You don't cut it up and then say, "Here, I've got a permanent chop top."
Well, I think if you're going to do that, I mean, you'd have to go full custom. I mean, no holds barred. It would have to be just a money blowout. And
Right, but understand that you're gonna have either find a very unique
it's
person that's gonna
shrinks
want
your
it.
group. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Or
but
keep it
odds are
forever.
you're probably not going to find that person.
Or get buried in it.
Yeah,
Either which way.
dirt on top, no
Whatever you
roof.
do. Yeah. That'd be good. No worries.
I feel if the car was that far
I just need
gone,
to sell mine so I can have some down payment money for a house.
Yeah.
if the car was that far gone and that rusted, I would
20
say
grand?
You ain't going anywhere.
20 grand. Debbie said no. I winked at her.
I'll go.
No, you'll go.
You ain't going anywhere.
you go into the house and get a cookie. That's
Did you hear that, Debbie? He said he's going to go. Just kidding.
Adios.
You got cookies in there? No, man. No cookie survives Will's house.
What kind of question is
That
that?
was stupid. I wasn't even thinking.
check his pockets.
It's-
Got tater tots and chocolate
Yeah,
chips
I've
in
got
the
to check.
bitch. He got one to save for later. He got like a Milano.
Hey,
want
went-
titty cookie?
We had dinner tonight though. We met up at Culver's and we did not have ice cream.
We did.
That's a goddamn lie.
It is.
That
It
is a
is
lie.
not.
Shenanigans.
No, we're like, hey, we're gonna go work on this car. So here we are. What is that?
That's the little dog.
Is that Chico? You got another dog?
He's got like
Yeah,
Oh God. Yeah. No.
Man, your house is like rambunctious.
I know.
Jeez. You should move to Albuquerque.
Shut your whore mouth.
Be quiet.
Right?
Oh yeah, don't move. You can't.
It's peaceful.
Will's got too much shit.
If you go out to Albuquerque, I swear, I hope a scorpion stings you in the toe every single day.
Yeah, it's true.
I think you'll change your whole perspective on your car once we start working on the Impala. Do it upright. Everything's solid.
I'm
Everything
gonna drive the.
Who's about?
juiced, solid, and then put it on the ground. You know, and it's like, oh, it's a whole different thing, not just
Who are we talking about?
Mine.
Trent?
his Impala.
Oh yeah. Are we using that thing when we get it back? Can we?
I gotta get a frame.
Well,
apparently.
he needs
Oh,
he
you need
need
a frame.
ideally needs a frame,
Ryan.
I
had
don't
one.
care about the frame because I'm not gonna.
and then after the frame, the body needs obviously once that's divorced,
Needs
we need
body
to go through on some metal work because there was some shit covered, like
Oh, I got all the-
everybody's car.
I got everything. I got all the replacement parts already. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
So all we
Even
gotta
mine,
do
like I was blinded by like the allure of the Merc, and then I really looked at it after a few years, and I'm like, oh, this needs a lot of metal work.
Yeah, but the story that goes with it. Just-
The story with it is priceless.
yeah, priceless.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, sir.
It's a dark and stormy night.
But no, I it's just like anything else. It's time. At the end of the day, it's time.
Yeah.
We have all the room.
I don't even want to talk about time. That's
I just want you guys to finish your
part
shit
of the stuff
and
I'm
drive it.
doing in this school is time.
Yeah.
Don't even mention that again. I'll ball tap you.
What I do.
Just waiting for you guys to finish your shit so you can just drive it and hang out, have fun, and
No, the Buick, I can take the Buick out local.
I mean, it'd be cool to have everybody.
The Buick's ready to go.
You
You just she's finicky with the
gotta put that fuel injection, on
fuel
that
and
thing.
everything like that. But he's gonna put a new motor in eventually, so then it won't be that thing will just be turnkey.
It's coming.
So
It's got to be in the city for more than 3 days.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Don't worry, man. You'll get there.
Yeah, but you're coming up, so I mean it's not like you're doing things that are making you come up. So that's
And
good.
after this, I'm pretty sure. After this class and the next one, I'm pretty sure I could build a time machine.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. That's where my math's at right now.
Great Scott.
It's a weather experiment. I was watching 1,000 Ways to Die in the West today. So funny. God, that movie's
Bro,
funny.
he's not really great,
It's
Scott. I'm like,
amazing.
that's heavy, man.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Heavy.
Weather
That's
experiment.
heavy, dog.
Yeah. That's great. All right, we should probably end this.
Yeah,
We
call it.
should.
Put
we
this
should.
out of its misery.
Anyway, thanks for joining us.
That doesn't happen at the
Don't
end.
forget to
Bring it out like
like,
you brought it in.
share,
We
and
might.
subscribe.
And if you could just leave a little something in the comments about El Caminos being trucks.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
I don't know
We'll
that.
start a
Wrong.
No, they're not.
poll.
I don't. All right,
Anyway,
well,
catch you on the next one.
On
All right.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Sucked.
God.